Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you like my content, please subscribe because that will help to grow my channel. Today I'm here to talk about the Maldives. I was 8 days in Maldives on 3 different local islands, and right now I'm here to break down exactly how much you need for a trip for 2 people. Let's get started. Before you fly, you need to fill out the IMUGA form online. That's the form for a visa and it's completely free. So for the flight, I flew direct from Frankfurt to Male, the capital, with the Condor A320 Neo. The ticket costs 1,800 euros, so for the 2 person, including seat selection, 2 30-kilo checked bags, 2 8-kilo carry-ons and 2 handbags. Meals and drinks were included during this flight. Flight is something about 10.5 hours. I have also warning, the seats in this Neo 320 were cramped. We didn't have any space there, was very uncomfortable. The plane itself was great. You have the screens, huge video library and the flight tracking on the screens. Upon arrival in Male, you'll get your visa, 30 days visa. That goes very fast. Sometimes they are asking for your bookings, but very rare. My first stop was Thodoo. A speedboat from Male costs $30 per person. So for the 2 person, we paid $60 from Male to Thodoo. I stayed there for 3 days, paying about $100 per night for an apartment. Price for the apartments there, I think, is something from 80, 90 to, I don't know, maybe 200 or something like that. But for the $100, you can find a decent apartment. So right now we are, after I don't know how many hours, 5 or 6 hours, we are here in Thodoo Island. So this is our room. I think we have a balcony. Yes, we have it. Wow, looks good. This is our bedroom. Looks very good. Well, decent. We ate all our meals at the restaurants. Breakfast on Thodoo costs between $4 and $6, while lunch and dinner range from $7 to $15, depending what you order. Fresh fish, octopus or crabs costs $10 to $20, while traditional tuna dishes are from $6 to $8. On average, I spent for 2 persons $25 daily for breakfast, including juices, coffee, water and dessert. Lunch was around $30 and dinner was about $35. We often enjoyed the non-alcoholic cocktails in the evening, and for the fresh juices. For one non-alcoholic cocktail or fresh juice you need to pay something, I think $6 or $7, something like that. Thodoo has plenty of shops with affordable essentials, but bring your own snorkeling or water activity gear because those are expensive in the Maldives. Also, a pack of cigarettes costs $15 to $20. Excursions range from $50 to $100 per person, depending on the activity. I highly recommend budgeting for as many as you can, especially swimming with manta rays or sharks. Snorkeling is free as local islands have amazing reefs. After Thodoo, we headed to Rasdhoo. Here is a tip. Avoid inter-island transfers on Friday. The Friday is something like prayer there in the Maldives, as public transport just doesn't run. We had to hire a private speedboat from Thodoo to Male, from Thodoo to Rasdhoo, and we had to pay $120. Usually ticket costs something about $35. We spent 2 days on Rasdhoo, where accommodation is cheaper than on Thodoo. We found apartment for $90 2 nights, so $45 for 1 night. The place was a bit basic compared to Thodoo and Ukulhas, but it had everything we needed for a budget trip. This is our apartment, our budget apartment. Most important, we are having here a big bed. We are air conditioned and toilet. So everything is here, and that's our outside. Rasdhoo has only 4 restaurants and they are cheaper than Thoddoo's restaurants. Breakfast for 2, including drinks, coffee, desserts, was about $20. Lunch costs around $25 and the dinner was about $35 for 2 persons. Excursion prices are similar like on Thodoo. From Rasdhoo we took a speedboat to Ukulhas for $40 total, so $20 per person. As the islands, they are just apart, I think maybe 50 minutes or something like that. We stayed 3 nights in Ukulhas for $300 in a modern place with breakfast included. So by far the best accommodation what we have was on the Ukulhas. So we just came to Ukulhas after a crazy ride with our speedboat. We are right now in Ukulhas Island. So the room looks very good. We have their balcony. The bathroom is very huge. So everything looks very good. Ukulhas has similar prices like on Thodoo. We spent about 20 euros on a breakfast. Yeah, we had included breakfast, but we wanted just to try as more as possible dishes on the Maldives, so we had extra breakfast. We spent $30 on lunch and $40 on dinner, including desserts and cocktails. We also grabbed snacks and drinks from local shops for about $4 or $5 daily. On Ukulhas we did excursions like swimming with manta rays, sharks and visiting sandbank, and we paid $190 for 2 persons. The return boat from Ukulhas to Hulhumale airport costs something about $100 for 2 persons. So here's the breakdown. I spent about $90 daily on food for 2 across 8 days. So $90 every day for food in restaurants. Accommodation for 8 days we paid $700. Excursions totaled $190. We had only 1 excursion because we had a terrible weather. I strongly recommend do as much as possible excursions. Everything what you do there, it's amazing. Speedboat transfers we paid $320, and small purchase like snacks was about that were about $5 daily. Approximately, if you are staying 8 days you will need something about 2,000 euros or $2,000. In these 2,000 is everything inclusive. Every eating in a restaurant, accommodations, everything, excursions or something like that. If you stay on one island, you won't have to pay over 300 euros for transfers, but on the other hand, you might get bored spending 8 days on one small island. One more good tip is, if you have dollars, you don't need Maldivian rupiah because everyone wants a dollar. You can pay basically everything on the Maldives with the dollars. They are paying taxes with the dollars, so that's why everyone wants a dollar. The ATMs you will find basically on every island, so you can calculate yourself. We were on Rasdhoo and we paid only $50 for one night, $45 per night the apartment. If you want to go 5 days on Maldives on a low budget, you can just go to Rasdhoo. It's a beautiful small island, and yes, you can find an apartment for $50 per night, so that's $250. And for the breakfast, lunch and dinner, you'll need there, I don't know, maybe $75 or $80 per day. So yes, you can go on a very low budget on Maldives. Depends only on how much you're paying the flight. We paid flight 1,800, but we were there in February. If you are going, I don't know, maybe in March, or I don't know, maybe October or something like that, you can find the flight for much lower prices. I spoke with the locals about the weather there, and it's like this is a climate change. We were in February in Rasdhoo, and normally it's the driest month in year, and we had 2 days of monsoon. Like, it's very hard to predict weather nowadays. So maybe you can try going July or August, I don't know. Thank you very much, that was everything, and if you have additional questions or something like that, you feel free to ask. Thank you very much.